Your Excellency of the Republic of Barbados, my distinguished colleagues and comrades, brothers and sisters all. I bring greetings from the people of Montserrat, colony of Montserrat, but also a message from them to this august body and gathering. It is an honor to be invited to give a brief remarks on this occasion of the 40th regular meeting of the Conference of the Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community, and anticipate fruitful discussions and progressive outcomes over the next days of the conference. Many years ago, decisions were taken by CARICOM heads which were meant to enhance integration and improve the process of free movement within the CARICOM community. And I can say this because although I am the newest kid on the block, I've been around for a very long time. We as CARICOM heads decided to enable CARICOM nationals to have the opportunity of using driver's licenses or other forms of government-issued photo identification for travel within the region. This has still not been put into effect by all of our member states. In like manner, a decision was taken to allow CARICOM nationals the use of their national driver's licenses to drive in any member state. This also has not been implemented by all member states. Tourism is the #1 industry in most of the member states. Why are we overburdening those arriving at our airports with paperwork, requiring them to do an intelligence test by copying their passport information onto an ID card, be it electronic or paper? And this is especially so for our nationals. I'm sure this is something that can be done in a more automated manner, especially since there is machine-readable passports and they are scanned when they're presented to an immigration officer. Let these simple examples motivate us to enhance and advance on the digital transformation and resilience strategies to foster greater integration, which is a core element of the mandate of CARICOM. Another question: why is it that our airport taxes are so high, thus making it so expensive to travel in the region? This is an economic hindrance to our people. This is an economic hindrance to our people moving freely across the region, as oftentimes the taxes can sometimes be more than the advertised price of the tickets. Free movement of our people, let us make it as free as possible. As the only British colony that's a full member of CARICOM, Ralph? Still a colony, still a full member of CARICOM. When most regional project funds are allocated to CARICOM, even from our so-called colonial masters, the British, we in Montserrat are excluded, even though we're fully paid up in our contributions. We don't owe CARICOM a penny, we're fully paid up. Every effort should be made to ensure that all, and I repeat, all, member states can participate in all of these regional projects. For the Caribbean Development Bank and other international agencies here represented, how can we continue to use GNI as a means of graduating member states when a single hurricane, which impacts the region annually, can set a member state back several years? We must and we need to use the vulnerability index to make measurement more realistic. Let's take the colony of Montserrat as an example. We are being graduated from the official development assistance when over 60% of our recurrent budget is funded from the UK government. This is something that needs serious reconsideration. Can we truly say that CARICOM works for us, or is even understood by the person on the bus from Bridgetown to Oistins, or from Roseau to Grand Bay, or from Salem to St. John's? We do need to make decisions and implement them within the agreed timelines. However, in order for us to be in a position to do so, it is time for us to examine and review the institutions and organs of CARICOM. In order for us to make meaningful change, we need to review the CARICOM institutions, and we can do that using local resources. In order for CARICOM to become an agent of change for the peoples of our region and be efficient in doing so, we need to assess the functionality and relevance of some of the institutions and organs of CARICOM. We have the capacity to do those reviews with regional resources without external donor funding. Keep it simple, I say. I say the time for making such decisions is now. In this economic landscape, annual contributions to CARICOM are becoming increasingly difficult to satisfy many of us, and we're forced to question the value received. I urge us all to revisit the mandate and institutions and organs of CARICOM and assess whether they are meeting their original objectives. If they are not, now is the time to rethink those organizations to make them more meaningful. The ones that are no longer relevant should be amputated now. My brothers and sisters, colleagues all, I trust that my statement is taken in the spirit in which it was made. But truly, our people in the community should not be questioning the purpose and value of an organization such as CARICOM. Definitely not after 50 years. So as we gather as leaders, let us focus on effective and impactful decision-making that brings benefits to all our peoples across the Caribbean community. Long live CARICOM, and may God continue to bless us all.